Alright, I think we're live. Um, Pretty sure we're live. Let's just do a mic test. Let me just check my other computer. Okay, it's not cooperating. It always does this every once in a while. It's weird. How's everyone doing today? Good? Okay, it is cooperating now. It's funny. It's Sunday morning. It's Sunday morning. It's a morning. Man, I'm still a bit sleepy. So, what's the objective for today? Well, the objective for today is to create a new power up, and the power up's objective is the power up's objective. That does not make any sense. Hold on, let me try to get one thing set up first. So, the power up's objective is to basically multiply your score while the power up is active. So, here's the thing we have a bunch of scripts that handle score multiplication, so we need to essentially somehow detect if the power up is active. And if the power up is active, we multiply the scores. Okay, hold on. Let me get speech chat open. And I always forget to do this at the end of every stream. I'm just gonna go on Discord and just share the fact that I'm live. Let's see. So I'm gonna start from here. Obviously go into the Buffalo game space. This is a game development stream. Maybe in here too. Why not? Um, I don't know where else to share it, honestly, bro. Maybe in here? Feel like that should be enough. I swear to God, sharing on Discord is tiring, but it is what it is, I guess. Okay, let me open up my project. Shouldn't take all night, or all day, rather, but, you know. And yeah, I feel like that should be it. So we're gonna focus on a bunch of different things. I need to figure out where. So when the player shoots a bubble, they generate a score, and that updates their score. So we need to figure out exactly where that score is updated. I'm pretty sure it's happening in the game manager. You know what I mean? So we might have to extract that logic out and put it in its own script called score manager, assuming we don't already have the score manager set up. So we have to do that. Just waiting for this thing to open. It takes forever sometimes. I don't know why. The project's really not that big in the grand scheme of things. this sentence here, the status gives me PTSD for whatever reason. Okay, never mind. It's opening. Okay, so let's figure out how we got the score thing set up. We got Streak Manager, which is okay. Got Main Thread Dispatcher. I don't know why what this is used. It's a legacy feature, honestly. Um, we got Game Field. We got Save Manager, which is the Games plus James save manager. The Fade Manager, Message Manager, Object Pool. Okay, so I'm pretty sure all that stuff is in the Game Manager. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use Claude to figure out exactly what functions are and extract all those functions. Can you look in here? This is a good trick for AI development. Make sure your prompts are super clear. So I'm going to do this. Please rewrite. Can you look in this script and tell me and give me a list of all the functions related to updating the score? Okay, this is always going to be technical. So I think this is a good prompt. So we got increment score, display. This actually displays the score text. This saves. Okay, maybe we shouldn't create its own script. I think it's better we leave it in the game manager because I feel like this anything to do with updating the score makes more sense. Um, Staying in the game manager because the purpose of the game manager is to update the core logic of the game. The core logic is a score. So I think it'll be a lot simpler just leaving it in here. Okay, so let me go use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Just Kayalaba said. Morning boo. Just Kayalaba said. 3. Just Kayalaba said. How are you? Just Kayalaba said. Thank you boo.
Hey, I am back. Sorry about that. What did I miss? Hey, how's it going? Thank you for the like. I appreciate you. I had to do something. Okay, I think we're back. Hey, Caleboo, thank you for the like. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. Appreciate everything you've been doing. It's an early morning stream. We're grinding. Kinda. And most presumably, I think I had the speech chat turned on. Pretty sure I do. Okay. So, let's see. So phase one of this plan is we already identified where all the score gets updated. Now the phase two of this plan is to basically we need to detect how a power up. So once we set up the power ups, now let me actually show you where that is. So in here, you got scripts. We should have a power up script. So you got the power up base and you got the two power ups. So you got the homing. This is like abstracted out. The power up logic is abstracted out anyway. So you got the power up base, which handles all the power ups, like pretty much all the core elements of the power ups. Okay, so and then the pickup effect. So that all should go in the base because that applies to every power up. These individual scripts, well, that depends on what that specific power up is used for. So this handles all like the superficial aspects of the power up. So where the power up is located, where the yeah, so like pretty much all the like physical aspects of that. I think it's a yeah, it's an orb. Basically, it's a sphere. And then like these are all like specifically due to like okay, so if the sphere hits the player, what do you want it to do? Because every power up functions differently. You know what I mean? So okay, so it's the same exact thing here. Okay, so please rewrite before we get into the swing of things. I want to share my power up system with you. There is one abstract script. I'm using Unity and two example scripts. Okay, so this is good enough. I don't know why this keeps opening. Okay, so let us go into those specific scripts and look at them. Hold on, let me close all these because they're not quite relevant. I already have this open. Goddamn. Okay. So we need to see what we're working with first before we jump into the code. And I realized something. Wait. I'm gonna put some music on to add some ambience to the stream. Okay. Just realized I don't have sound. Alright, dude. Let's begin. So far, we need to extract the logic from here. It's the power up base. Wait, this should be bigger, or I don't know. Okay, so then we need homing bullet power up, I guess. This is the second one. We need to tell it, hey, this is how it works. And there's two examples here. There's only two power ups I have actually, and this one's pretty simple. It just restores the shield. And I think I copied everything in, did I? Or did I disable something? No, I think I copied everything in. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Let's let it analyze it. I didn't even tell it what I wanted to do, so now it's like assuming I want to do something. I didn't really get into the minutia of what I actually want to do. Okay, so my plan is to create a power-up or score for a score multiplier whilst this effect is active. The score will be serializably tripled to what it is currently set to. I'm trying to think of a better way to word that. I'll have to play around with this. Okay, so I'm planning to implement a score multiplier power-up. While it's active, the current score will be tripled and stored as your... No, that's not what I wanted to say, no. By a serializable amount. I am trying to recall what I shared with you. Previously shared with you in my game manager script. What is the best way to achieve this in order for it to work with my game manager? I'm working with a score multiplier power-up that triples the current score while it's active. Serializable in that script. Okay, makes sense. Based on what I previously shared from my game manager script, what's the best way to integrate this to work seamlessly? Okay, I feel like that's a pretty good question. Let's ask that. Based on your game manager script, here's the best integration approach. Okay. So this goes in the game manager class. This is a score multiplier, and then we return the score multiplier, and then we modify. Okay, so then we have the pickup. Okay, so this is all going in the game manager script. Increment score, math f round in, blah blah blah. Okay, so score multiplier. Okay, so when you multiply something by 1, it retains its value. If you multiply by 0, it just zeroes it out. So the right thing to do is just multiply by 1, right? Okay, so that's the mathematical approach here. Then we have the public version, which just returns the private variable. So we're not modifying the public variable directly, we're modifying the private variable, which is then used in score multiplier. Okay. I don't think I heard this one. Okay, whatever, dude. It's a good one. Okay, so essentially we got two functions here. We got the set score multiplier, and what that does is it assigns the multiplier, whatever we're passing in here, to the score multiplier. So I imagine this will be called in that new script we're about to write, that's shown down here, which we'll go through. And then we got the reset multiplier, which just once the power up is over, and that's pretty much what I imagine this is doing here. Okay, and it's doing something here that I don't quite like. I just want to make sure that we're accounting for garbage collection, because we don't want to like just over clutter for optimization purposes, over clutter garbage collection. So we got to make sure it's not doing anything that can, cause performance issues. They got to make sure that's handled. Okay, so then score multiplier is here, and then we set the score multiplier to 1. Alright, so this is pretty straightforward. I don't see anything here that's performance intensive. So, okay, so this is pretty straightforward stuff. And then we got increment score, and this already exists in here, so let's find that. Let me go to my game manager. I don't know why it's all the way out here, or wherever it is. Scripts, where is my game manager? Game feel. Okay, these are. Wait, where even is my? Oh, I know where my game manager is, but I don't know where. Oh, why is it mislabeled? That's weird. Wait, what did I even call it? Game manager. Okay, so I spelled it right. It should have that other icon for it. I don't know why it doesn't. Okay, so increment score. Where did that? Oh, here it is. Okay. There's only one version of this, I believe. Okay, so we need to change this function. Okay. So what we need to do is we got the multiplied score, which we don't currently have, and we take the incrementer times the score multiplier. So we're applying that new field that we just set up here to the score multiplier times the incrementer, and this is what we end up with, right? And then the score multiplier, well, first of all, we have the score, which we already have set here. Instead of just adding it to the incrementer, we add it to the new variable, the new operation that we're about to do, and then we pretty much do the same exact thing it's been always doing, and that just like sets the text mesh pros property to the score's text, basically. So this all goes in Game Manager, so we haven't actually looked at the multiplier pickup. So this extends the power-up base. We set the value from multiplier, which we figure like we actually set that, and then the duration for how long we want it to be in seconds. Now, every one of these functions has a apply effect, and I don't see anything that's doing a. There's only one coroutine, and we're only calling one wait per seconds, so we're not stacking them up based on anything, so that's good. Okay, so yeah, so then we're still calling the game manager script. Actually, what we can do first is let's create this script here. But before we do anything like that, let us actually create that object. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the models folder, go into the power-ups, and just take one of these random power-ups. Just going to close that one. Okay. You know what? Nah. Not gonna do it that way. I'm gonna use this one because it actually has the effects I want. And for some odd reason it's red. But we can do... Why do we make it red? Actually, wait. Let me unpack the prefab. Shield effect. Okay, great. We're gonna make this one green. So let us like... First of all, take the prefab, unpack completely, and we're gonna call this, we're gonna remove, okay, so it's gonna have everything else here, like, sphere collider and all that stuff, but we're gonna remove this, and we're gonna rename this to be score multiplier power up. Okay, so this specific power-up is going to be a different color, so we got to figure out how to... We got to set a different material. Do I have a green material? I feel like this should be better. Okay. Why is it still red? Can we make it darker? Oh wait, let's do. Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for. We'll mess around with this stuff later. Green. Why is that pink? Let's do this. That center should be emitted, presumably. And then I guess this should be green, presumably. Should we make this a different color? Yeah. Okay, so there's a problem here. We want to make this all Toon shaded. Toon Pro, okay. So that it applies to our game. There we go. Now we gotta look at the thing. This thing. Now the problem here, well the problem I'm seeing at least, is it's blue, but we want to make it green. So let's do that. Let's make it green. There we go. Let's make it a little darker, I guess. I feel like that should be okay. Yeah, that's good. Let's see, color over lifetime. I don't think that really matters. Velocity over lifetime is fine. Shape's fine. Emission, I guess, is fine. And renderer. Yeah, it's okay. It's alright. I think that's good. Okay, let me just look at this one more time, just to make sure we haven't set anything else off. Which I don't think we have. Okay, so now that we have the model created, let us go into experimental. We have to add that script to it. So let's first create this as a prefab. By the way, I'm just going to do a bunch of playtesting after this, just to make sure it works right. And it's going to be part of our new power-up system. So that's going to be cool. Okay, so what do I want to call this? We already set the value here, but we need to do one more thing. So let's go into the prefab proper. And let us go ahead and create that script that I was going on about. Materials. Let's see, models rather, and then I guess power-ups. Yeah. Oops, not models. All right, in here we got 3 scripts here. Let us create one called score multiplier power-up. Now, you might realize I'm doing this a bit backwards, but that's okay. I do want to do this, but where would I put this? That is something I never thought of. In my power-up base, I never really tested, and as far as I see, there is nothing in my power-up system that prevents stacked effects. Let me be clear. I do not want stacked effects. Okay, I don't want that. That's undesired behavior. What should I do? What should I do to fix that? To prevent that? Also, let us... This is specific to all power-ups. I could also be wrong. We might... Actually, do we even have that? I should probably check that first, right? Power-up base. Apply effect, and okay, so this instantiates it. Okay, plays effect, and wait, does it? It doesn't look like we have anything in here that prevents stacking. Let me look at the individual ones. Activate power up. Okay. I don't think we have anything in here that does exactly that. Actually, wait. However, here's the rub. Shield power up should be an exception because it does not activate because it is not temporary. The shield's duration can see is actually, I don't want to say will be because it implies that I haven't done this yet, is indefinite the way it currently works until the player takes damage. Thus, it is not rechargeable. Okay, let me see what it comes up with. So you highlight something I overlooked. I can't read. You highlighted something I overlooked. My current power up doesn't guard against stacking, and that's not the behavior I want. I like to enforce a rule where only one power-up effect can be active at any time across all types. That said, the shield power-up should be exempt. It's designed to persist indefinitely until a player takes damage, so it doesn't follow the same temper or rechargeable logic. Recharge, that's confusing. This is confusing. Temporary logic. Also worth noting, the shield is not rechargeable. Just wanted to point that out about the shield. Okay, so let's rid this. Don't I have a power-up manager? Bro, why does my screen keep doing that? It's really annoying me. I don't have a power-up manager, do I? I probably should. Okay, so it looks like we need to add, since we added like a dynamic power-up spawning system. But wait a sec, I don't think I shared a power-up manager. I just want to make sure it doesn't interfere with anything in here. I already have a power-up manager. What the hell? Apparently I already have a power-up manager. Oh, wait. Why is it telling? Okay, it looks like I didn't share my power-up manager. Okay, let me actually share that. Actually, as it turns out, I do have a power-up manager. Let me share that with you. But I don't think it does what it, yeah, let's do this. It's a pretty robust one. Alright, let's go for it, man. Let's focus on the spawning pool, not managing their active effects. This is a cleaner and separate concern. A cleaner separation of concern. Create a power-up effects manager. Keeping your spawning logic intact. Okay. I think I like that better, actually. One problem often overlooked is garbage collection. Wait for seconds. Is anything like that affecting? Okay, so we want to make sure. Oops. I wish this doesn't happen. Okay, so we want to cache. So something like this actually makes sense. Okay, so we're creating a dictionary, which, well... So let's go through this script here, just to make sure it doesn't do anything weird. So power up effect manager is what we need first. Okay, so this, and how do we use this in our script? Okay, so then in the base, do we do anything in the base? Updated power up base. Okay. Wait, what did I tell it then? Okay, so let's actually I am going to go with the first solution. Dude, go away. Go! Oh my god, stop. This thing's driving me crazy. Are you serious, bro? Why is it doing this to me? I think I broke my computer, guys. Hey. I am not with this solution. Okay. Can you give me the primary? Can you also share the base changes to what I have to make in the base script? Actually, you know what? I don't want to confuse it. Okay, so we can actually just scroll if need be. So we got the base script here. So let's actually like change this up first. We got the power up base, right? And this doesn't have anything in it, so we're gonna have issues going. Let's go into base. So where do we even put this? So this is the pickup FX, and then the block effect. So we got the homing settings, that stays the same. The pickup FX only has one. And then we got the block effect. I don't know if we need this. I'm just gonna leave it out. But we do need the power up type. Check if another power up is already active. So it doesn't really do it. Okay, we want to make sure it goes through. Okay, actually no, this is messy. Actually, actually a better thing I want the effect manager to do. If the user picks up another power-up whilst the effect is active, I want it to, if they already have like a power-up that's active, I want it to activate that power-up, deactivate. That's what I thought it was doing, but apparently we're not. We're just blocking it, which is not what I wanted to do. Deactivate the current power-up, and activate the new one. What it is set, what you just implemented now is blocking. I don't want blocking. This is what I wanted to do instead. Updated power up. Base. Okay, we don't need to change it. What? Let's simplify the power up base since blocking is removed. I didn't actually change the base. I didn't actually change the base. Okay, so this already kind of does the same exact thing. Try apply effect. Play effect, return bowl. What the hell is try apply effect? I don't know what that is. Do we really need try apply effect? Do we really need try apply effect? Play effect. Okay, let me actually check to see how that one's written. Oh crap. Dude! This is annoying me. Don't do this. Try apply effect. I do have apply or play effect rather, okay? But we're not. Hold on a sec, dude. It's pretty much doing what we already, decided to do. Okay. So we already have this set up here, so we don't have to do anything else. I'm not gonna change anything, honestly, because why would I? Okay, so I don't have to change anything in here. But let me actually look at the, remove, simplified, apply effect, blah, remove. Okay, so we don't need any of that. Let me see the effect manager, because apparently it rewritten that. No. Can you share? Can you please share? Now, where do we even... Okay, hold on. Because we don't even call the power-up manager at all in here, do we? Power-up effect manager. Doesn't look like we do. It doesn't look like the base play. Well, I mean, so let's see. We're still okay. So we have to actually make some changes here. We do want a power-up type. Okay, so we still have all the other stuff here, and we don't have this declared, so we're gonna have errors. Bro, this is really annoying me. Bro, come on, don't do that. This laptop sucks. I'm kidding. It doesn't. Okay, so that's fine. What do we have to do here? Okay, we don't have to do anything in there. That's good. In here, we have to do something. I believe. Nope, nothing. Alright. Try detect player. We don't have to do anything there. All good. Do homing movement. Okay. But that's pretty much applied to everything. All the bubbles. All the power-ups. So nothing there. On collision enter, what do we have to do in there? Nothing, right? It's pretty much set. Play effect, same thing. Return to pool. Okay, so this actually returns the game object to the pool, and then the object pool manager, same thing. Okay, so it doesn't look like we have to do anything here. So that our hands are pretty much clean. Well, actually, not really, because we did add this, so it's not necessarily clean in that regard. Alright, so now let's actually create the power-up effects manager. And I think the best place to do that is right here. Is it repeating itself? Why is it replaying the same thing? I like this one. Alright, so we need to create the power-up effect manager. So let's go ahead and do that. And it's already set in the correct position. So pretty much you can just define the script in here. You know, same thing we've been doing all this time. Okay, so let's go in here and actually start working on that, working on the logic. So what do we do first? Well, first of all, this is fine. Let's get rid of this. Because managers generally, you need an awake. Okay. Activate power-up tracking. We don't have a power-up type defined yet. But we do want this for caching, as we previously discussed. We do want an awake, and that's for singleton pattern. So, I know we went through this in the last stream, but the way the singleton pattern works is this logic here prevents duplicates. So you don't want like multiple patterns appearing. Well, so if it's already instantiated, great. Well, if it's not, then we have to instantiate it, right? But this just destroys whatever the other is. And this prevents destroying. So whenever you go to a new scene, it destroys a game object. And this basically like allows you to persist a game object across the scene. But we want to make sure it's there first. If it's not, well, I mean, if another one spawns accidentally, then we destroy it. Okay. So that's how this works. That's literally all this is doing. This is standard across multiple projects. All right, we want to. So I'm gonna forget what this does. So I'm just gonna put that up there. Dude, stop. Bro, this is really annoying me. I don't know why. It's only this computer that does it. I gotta figure out the screen dimensions and get that fixed somehow. Okay, let me try this. Okay. No, it's not because of that. Okay. I thought it was because I highlighted something and I forgot about it. But, no. It's not it. It's not it. It's definitely not it. You know? Okay. Let's get back to this. So we do need a get weight. Hold on a minute. Right. And so what this does is it checks the cache. You know, if there's something in there, well, if it doesn't contain the key, that means we haven't created it yet. And this is, I guess, only gonna run once, because we don't want to, like, over clutter the garbage collection queue. Shout out to Lonely Canard for a bunch of different things, but this specifically is a good lesson in game development. Don't over clutter your garbage collection heap. You'll thank me later. I mean, it just like, I just gotta go through and just make sure it's not doing that anywhere else. It's really like an optimization thing. Not the most exciting thing, I'll admit, but it is an important step. Right, let's see, so what does this do? It tries to activate it, I guess. It's a shield. But the shield power-up here is its own self-contained power-up. We might have other ones that are self-contained. Meaning, like, it doesn't, like, you can have them activate, like, it doesn't interfere with any of the other power-ups, you know? But if the other power-up type is none, you want to interrupt it. We don't have that defined yet, but we will. Activate the new power-up. So these 3 lines pretty much do that. Alright. Start duration coroutine. Okay. We don't have that defined either, so pretty much all these are erroring. We'll just return true. So once this is done, we want to interrupt the power-up. So this is actually where we define that now. Okay. It's doing it again. Oh my god. Stop. Alright. I don't know why it's doing that, dude. It's really crazy. So, current active power-up equals power-up type equals none. Okay. So, we don't really want to do anything if the first thing is none. Now, stop duration coroutine. Okay, so at this point, we already know it's not none. So, let's go to the next thing. This line here, call the deactivation callback to clean up. All this is pretty straightforward. Okay, so we don't really need to debug anything to the console and reset tracking. Okay, so I feel like that should be it. Power up duration coroutine. We don't have that defined, do we? No, we don't. Okay. So use cache wait for seconds. Okay, so we need this line actually does that. It calls the cached version of it. I know this sounds kind of messy and it looks kind of messy, but it actually runs optimally. Like, the frame rates are not going to stutter as badly because your computer's not using all its processes to perform garbage collection calculations, which is good. It's a good thing. I don't know, maybe everything I said is gibberish, but yeah. Okay, so manually deactivate the current power-up. So that's what this is doing, if we need to do it. It's good to have these methods in here, even if we'll never actually use them for anything. We might have to. It's always a good idea to have stuff like this in here. So if they want to do that, well, we just call interrupt current power up. And that's the function we defined somewhere up here. Okay, so get current active power up, which I don't think we have that defined anywhere. Got a lot of errors here, and that's only because we don't have the power up. So let's actually put that in there, for sake of peace of mind. So this is an enum with predefined numbers. So instead of you hard coding strings and all the rest, actually, wait. No, we want that outside the class. Actually. Okay. We could theoretically put this in its own file, but why would we? Okay, now all the errors are suppressed. So this we already have defined. It's one of the first ones we have defined. Okay, that's great. It's a private method, presumably. Alright, so after this, what do we do? Okay, so get current active power up. We do need this if we ever need it for anything. Check if any power up is currently active, excluding shields. But how does this exclude shields? I don't get it. Or I guess it includes shields, right? I don't know. Must have been a mislabel. Get the remaining time for the current power-up. I don't know if we'll ever actually implement this, but maybe we might. Clean wait cache. And then on destroy. We're just clearing everything. Alright, so that's it for here. And I think we should be good as far as errors are concerned. You know what I mean? Okay. So, I think we're pretty much done with this script. Now, what do we want to do with the next one? Now, what I want to rapid fire through is go through each one of these. We only have like 2 of these, and just basically call that new process. Okay, so let's feed in each one. Add the changes to each power-up class I present you with.
Three, two, one, go!
Okay, so we're gonna lead. So the prompt is gonna be this. We're gonna lead with this, and we're gonna paste the code into each class. So just copy everything from here and paste it in here, and yeah, that should be pretty much everything. Sorry. Okay, so what do we do here? Okay, so homing bullets already have activate and deactivate. Apply effect. On active and on wait. Hold on. On activate and on deactivate. What do these do? I don't recognize these. Oh, wait, okay. These are delegates. These are events that we pass in. And so what this does, it creates a delegate for you to activate the homing power up and activate the... I don't know if they're actually called delegates. I feel like there's a Unity specific name for these, but they're just basically event handlers. Okay, that's actually a better way to do it, in my personal opinion. Okay. Just want to make sure this makes sense before I actually like start adding stuff in here. Okay, so we want to change apply effect. So let's go into the homing bullet really quick and call apply effect. We don't have to change anything up here. Everything up here can stay the same because I don't see any visual differences, not even wording. But let's you know, but this obviously is different because we're doing a bunch of different things, right? Okay, so we don't have these defined, and that's what these are. So first of all, let's go back. So this literally, activate effect is literally doing what this was doing previously, and then deactivate effect is deactivating it. Okay, so it's doing the exact opposite of what this. Okay, I feel like we should define these first now that we have a good idea on how they work. Okay, so these aren't used anywhere, so that's why it's telling us, hey, these aren't used anywhere, so why do you even include these? So, but we can actually, like, straight up change the script here. Good. Okay, I think that should be it for that one. Now, what do I do for here? So let's copy that prompt. And, you know, just paste it in. So it's a good idea to stay consistent on all these. So you got the shield power up, the shield pickup, shield base. You got the shield amount, which I guess is 25. So, you know, this is such a small script that we don't have to go through it. It's literally doing the same exact thing as the other one. The only difference here is, like, you're not deactivating it specifically. Okay. So I feel like that should be it as far as like what we need. Now, I feel like we have to apply the script here in order for it to take effect. Let's play test in a bit and see if this works. Okay, are they even spawning? Yeah, they are. That's all the way there. Where are the power-ups? Where am I? Okay, I gotta go that way. That way. That's a rock. Not really a power-up necessarily. Oh, okay, so this way. I need a better mini-map system. Why is this not working? Why is this not letting me, like, touch it? Wait a sec. Oh! Wait. I know why. Where? Oh. Why are they all the way there? Come on. This power-up doesn't work yet. Okay. There we go. So, actually, there's a better way to actually test this out. Let's go to the overworld. Where would it be though? Where's that folder? Okay, so here, normal levels. Let's go to the overworld. So in here, let's actually like test it out. Because we could actually select a level from this level, you know what I mean? That even makes sense. That's even sensible. Well, actually, no, we can. This level should have power-ups. It's a little bit dim. It's not like this in the build version. Where are the power-ups? Okay, there's one over there, so let's go to that one. That's the shield power-up, right? That's the first one that pops up. I need to figure out where we're going first. And where's the shields? Agents of shields. Okay. Here's this shield. There's 2 shield power-ups. Alright, good. Now I need another power-up. Good, we're making progress here, guys. Progress. Progress. Okay, there's another power up there. Let's go get it. Okay, so we have another power up here, so let's get it. Now I just need another power up that will cancel out this one. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like how I did that. Come on. Yes. Bro, where are the other ones? I should, like, make a better mini-map. I already said that. Got in. Right. Did I fix a problem that didn't even need to be fixed? Oh crap, wait. There's one over there. I should just stay in that area. I should put like something here. Okay, good. 20 seconds. At least I think it's 20 seconds, I don't know. Yeah, it's 20 seconds. It literally says right here, 20 seconds. I like this. It's so satisfying visually. Homing missiles, for some odd reason, are very satisfying. I don't know why. They just are. Okay. I'm teleporting, guys. Yay! I've overridden it. Okay, so I think we are good as far as what am I trying to say? So we can't necessarily test this thoroughly, and the reason why we can't test this thoroughly is because we don't have the other power-up. So let's go back to that prefab that I just created years ago. Well, not years ago, just now. I swear to God, what corresponds in my mind does not always translate to actual, like, coherent thoughts. That's just a work. Okay. Now, we need to create the score multiplier. So let me ask it for that script. Please rewrite now. Can you generate a score multiplier power-up script? Score multiplier. Let's do it. Scripts, power-ups. Okay. So now we have to actually start filling in that script with stuff. With actual code. Okay, what are we doing here that I kind of want to think about? So let's get rid of these, because we don't necessarily need those. Okay, we do need the game manager updated too, so we gotta do that too. So we already know how this works. Updates the score multiplier, we already went through it. Deactivate just like resets the score multiplier. So those are like core requirements for the game manager. Now we don't have these defined yet, so let's go ahead and do that. So I should have the game manager open. Okay. Alright, so let's set that setting right here. Now, what we want to do, and this is so important, I can't stress this enough, y'all. I just can't stress this enough. Okay, we want to make sure it has its own region and whatnot. We should probably move this towards the bottom, because the script is getting way too big. Let's organize this better. I don't understand. What shouldn't this be like a string? But wait, Where's the increment score multiplier? Because otherwise this is not going to work. Okay, we do need to add that, and this is perfectly sensible. There we go. Now this is being called from other files, and that's all fine and dandy. That's good. Okay, let's you know what? Let's I think we should be good. I think did we already add the script to it? No, we did not. Let's do that now. Do these all have other scripts like pickup effect and stuff? Okay, wait, that one does. Wait. I got questions. Wave explosion. Is that it? Or is this the same thing? Okay. Wave explosion. Start to see if we can find something. Bro, no. There it is. CF Explorer. Okay, so this is the wait, what? Good. This is the shield pet. Wait, I have this locked. That's why. CFX wave explosion. Come on, why is it not showing up, dude? C wave explosion. Ah, I think there's a green one. Okay. There we go. I think this should work. So what I'm gonna do at this point anyway in the process is I'm gonna go into my assets, go into frickin' that scene folder, wherever it is, okay. In normal levels, go into grassy plains. That's where we created that, right? And it does show up here. It should show up here. Okay, good. We don't want it there. Well, we do want in level essentials. We do want a new power-up manager. So we do want to add one here. There's only 2 power-ups here, but we do want to add one. And let's see. Nah, we don't want any bubbles, do we? Power-ups. Shield pickup. Wait. Which one do we want? Oh wait, it's in models. Goddamn. Okay, got you. Alright, I think that should be good. Alright, I think we can actually test this out now. I'll do this in build mode, because that's the mode that actually makes sense to me. Let me get my controller out. go in. You need to figure out where the power-ups are so I can actually spawn one correctly. There's one over there, so let's go check that one out first, I guess. This one's 60 minutes long, but we're gonna get a 20-minute power-up. Or at least we should, theoretically. Okay, so this is the shield power-up. We should have another one that spawns, I believe. Every level has their setting, you know? $20. Come on, spawn. I guess this is my own fault for not knowing where the power-ups are. Actually, I know another level that has power-ups that are in different spots, so let's go. This is a score multiplier, and you want to make sure it does exactly what it's set to do. This one definitely has power-ups. Yeah. Well, we can actually see the map better. Yeah. Did I build this? No. I need a new power-up. Insta regret. I kind of insta regret what I just did. Oh wait, there's one here. One. That's a shield though. Why is it only showing shields and unless I said it wrong? It's very possible that I did. It's a possibility. Yo. Unless it's specifically designed to prevent overlaps, which I hope I didn't do that. 20 I think is way too big. Ooh, shield. Okay, so it is actually showing up. I think that's green, if my eyes are not deceiving. Oh, it is green. Hey, look at that. Looks great. Oh-ho! Oh. I think that's way too restrictive. Hey! I don't know. It didn't feel like it did nothing. That's kind of weak. Ow. That hurts. Problem is, with 10 minutes, you don't get much. So I want to make sure it's actually working right. Yeah, it's actually getting better. That's too restrictive. Let's set it better. Duration should be what? In seconds, right? Okay, so why don't we do it like 60 or 30? I feel like half a minute would be more appropriate. Okay. Let's rebuild this. Alright, let's test this out, y'all. So we got the first power up, which is a minute long, and I think I set the other one for a minute long too. Set it for both, actually. I set pretty much every power up that has that bar a minute long. Bruh, where's the other one? Why is it all the way down there? Okay, so maybe I just like built all this in order to anticipate an edge case. That might actually be it, I guess. Come on. Tank. Hey. Okay, wait, I was wrong. Set this for 30 seconds, not a minute. I'm dumb. I guess I could do that like a roguelite, you know? Where it'd be like a... Okay, so we got 16. Okay, so score's definitely going up by a lot. 28, good. Okay. Ooh. Ah. It just makes it more fun, you know what I mean? So I took all that effort just to... I think that's green. So as I was saying, it took all that effort just to like... just to get the power-ups to work properly. I just added a new power-up, but I think I have a better architecture now for power-ups, for this game at least. I have to say, props to Claude. Okay, Claude is probably the best coding tool available. Like, it keeps everything, like, it's not just like, hey, giving you correct code. I mean, it gives you garbage code, but you gotta ask it specifically to optimize. So if you don't mention efficiency counts, it's gonna give you bad code. I was chatting, like, Lonely Canard and I were, like, chatting about this in the previous stream. I guess I could add a power up that would heal the player if there's like, you know, serious damage and whatnot. But I mean, I don't know if I want to do that specifically yet. Alright, I'm just going to be playtesting this silently. I will keep an eye on the chat, you know. You know the music is down. It shouldn't be. This is like 4 hours long, so the music should definitely be there. Enjoy the gameplay.
shit. See. Six, we like this shit, see. We get jacked so quick. Jack with a gentleman ass on that bitch. Turn her up and these niggas so 666. We love this shit. See, we get jacked so quick. Jack with a gentleman ass on that bitch. Turn her up and these niggas so 666. We love this shit. See, we get jacked so quick. Jack with a gentleman ass on that bitch. Turn her up and these niggas so 666. We love this shit. See, we get jacked so quick. Jack with a gentleman ass on that bitch. Turn her up and these niggas so 666. We love this shit.
Go up,
He tried to right to me and fucking shook my hand. Super slushy dancing on my dick and also shaking ass. Lucifer, he tried to right to me and fucking shook my hand. Super slushy dancing on my dick and also shaking ass. Lucifer, he tried to right to me and fucking shook my hand. Super slushy dancing on my dick and also shaking ass. Lucifer, he tried to right to me and fucking shook my hand. Super slushy dancing on my dick and also shaking ass.
Quiz. Don't understand my content.
Alright, I'm back, and it looks like this worked pretty well. Been at this for like 2 hours. I think what I'm going to do now is work on the devlog. Rather, the emergency devlog. And it's going to have like pretty much all the stuff that went out. So I'm going to post that pretty soon. And yeah, hopefully you guys should see that momentarily. Have a great one, y'all. Have a great rest of your day.